Hi, I'm Ken Freeman from Freeman Vineyard and Winery, and I'm passionate about Pinot Noir. Welcome to our winery. We love Pinot Noir. We love the versatility of it. You know, what other varietal goes well with birds, fish, seafood, sushi, you name it. Well, our secret weapon is my wife, Akiko, who's our winemaker. Akiko is 23 generations from Tokyo, Japan. So she brings the Japanese delicate palate and sensibility. She brings the female approach to winemaking. And so we find our wines, we keep hearing elegant and balanced, and I think that's directly responsible for Akiko doing that. So it was always the idea 20, 25 years ago that Japan, Akiko comes back 23 generations. My father-in-law had 41 first cousins, and having lived over in Asia, we wanted to build a business there. And lo and behold, 20 years later, we sell 25% of our wine in Japan. Happy to share with you about the West Sonoma Coast. It's the newest AVA. We set up the group along with 5 other wineries 11 years ago, and we applied to the government for a separate AVA, which is a subset of the Sonoma Coast, 8 years ago. And about 60 days ago, we were approved as the newest AVA. So the West Sonoma Coast, what makes it different? 1,000 foot and above elevation, 2 to 3 miles from the ocean. And before that, we were finding wineries in the town of Sonoma or vineyards that were 30 miles from the ocean, no elevation. They had the same designation on the label, so it was just confusion with consumers. And now when you see West Sonoma Coast, you can see that these are really high elevation, small production vineyards, and you can see the ocean, smell the fog. It's extreme weather, extreme growing. We get wind, fog, cold. Our yields drop a third. So we're here in the Green Valley, 11 miles from the ocean. Clusters are like this. Just going 5 miles west, we lose a third of the yield, but you get tremendous acidity and complexity with the grapes. And that's why it's one of the most popular varietals in Japan, and business is growing dramatically. So I think the Yanami characteristics that Pinot and especially forest floor and the grapes that we grow here in the Green Valley of the Russian River and the West Sonoma Coast pairs perfectly with Japanese food. 2020, the smoke, that was, we've had fires up here. We've never been affected because we're a little closer to the coast. I mean, we're affected. We had friends who were, in harm's way. But the smoke, we lost half our crop, so that was very tough. But, for us, I like to say the wine business has gone 95% better than we would have ever hoped. The 5% have all been around distribution. And that's, as a small brand, small winery, it's, it's a challenging environment. I like to tell people, 20 years ago, there were 4,000 distributors and 400 wineries. Well, guess what? It's turned around now. There's 4,000 wineries and 400 distributors. So even if you can get distribution, you can't get the attention of the salespeople, and they've got too many brands. So we're very fortunate. We sell a majority of our wine direct. We do have some great distribution partners in New York and Vegas and Texas, but we're really fortunate. We've got a winery here that we can host visitors, and we can kind of build our direct business. This is our second year going to Passion and Pinot. We were really impressed with the audience. Folks were really interested to learn about the wines. They're very focused on Pinot and Chardonnay, and we're back again, so it must have been good.